Okay, today we're going to talk about stretching. Yes, stretching is vital to living long, being healthy. And did you know it's related to, or could be related to, heart attack, stroke, or blood clots? So stay tuned. I'm going to talk about all this stuff. Think you're really going to like it. Okay, so it says that there's a study done that was published in the American Journal of Sociology, and it indicated that people, both men and women, ages 40 and older, that have the ability to touch their toes, or basically touch the floor, touch their toes, are healthier. And it basically said that they had 526 people that they did a study with. They were all non-smoking, normal weight adults between the ages of 20 to 83 years old. And they had them, you can either sit on the floor with your back against the wall, touch your toes, or you can stand straight up with your legs completely straight and touch the floor. What the study indicated is how healthy your arteries are, because your arteries are flexible and static when it helps keep your blood pressure down and everything. I'm not talking really good right here. But what I know is that your inability to perform that simple task, it's simple, could mean that your arteries have lost their flexibility and become stiff and rigid, which in turn stops your lifespan. So we all can do a little bit when it comes to stretching. I never was a big stretcher, and my husband, who likes to run, is always stretching before he would run. And one day I remember thinking to myself, as I was just getting away from working out all the time and felt like I was super busy, and I thought, what about working out with the stretch? Just stretching. So I'm going to show you next exactly what you can do just to stretch. You can even do 5 minutes a day, and that's a big help to your body. But 5 to 15 minutes a day of stretching can make a big difference in your body. And then once you start doing it, then you want to do a little bit more. And then you start doing floor exercises and other things. So let's talk about that. So I'm in my basement. I have other rooms down here in my basement, but I do have the treadmill, I don't know if you can see that, and a stationary bike. Now, I went and bought a $20 floor mat, and I'm using it every day. Just a pink little one, and my weights that are circles, little balls. Now, I have a TV up here that I can, if I want to, I can turn it around. I just have it mounted so I can put it so you can watch it when you're on the bike. But the reason I'm showing you the TV is that you can have a video playing while you're on your mat. So it's really pretty easy to make your basement or some part of your house a small little area to work out. Okay, ladies, so let's get started. So I wanted to show you again, or I want to show you what I was talking about, how they're basically saying that if you have your body with your legs straight and you lean down to try to touch your toes, it's a good indication if you're healthy. So let's try it. As my legs are straight, you bend over and touch the floor. You just touch your toes or touch the floor. It actually feels good. You can tell your body is stretching. And it gets easier the more you try it, the more you do it. So just try to stretch every day. This mat, like I said before, is only $20, under $20 at Walmart or wherever. I shouldn't promote Walmart, but just any place that has workout equipment. Under $20 is worth it. So I have a TV right here that I can turn on Shaun T or whoever I want to do a yoga video or whatever. Small area.
We took some of the part of our basement and turned it into a workout area just for just small basic stuff. Like I said before, the bike, stationary bike, treadmill, just basic things. So that stretch, I think you should try it. Have anybody over 40 or over, actually even over 30, try the test and see what they do, how well they can do a stretch. So that's that. Now I'm going to show you just some fast, simple, easy stretches that I believe anybody can do. You know, even if you have back problems or you have arthritis or different things, obviously talk to your doctor first. But I mean, if he will let you, or she, the doctor, lets you do the stretches, try it. Even if you're sitting on the couch or in a wheelchair, you can stretch your arms. If your arms aren't affected in any way with any illness, you could, stretch your neck, stretch your body, move around. There's so many things we can do. So if you are, let's say, over 40, and let's say you have a living sibling or you have living parents that are older, I would recommend you tell them, I want to spread the word that stretching is so important. As I said in the video, which I'm going to have the link below so you can read the whole article about it, they're saying stretching can be associated with heart disease, stroke, high blood pressure, blood clots. So if you have a stretchable body, or your body's stretched all the time and you feel flexible, your chances of being healthy are better. So, especially if you don't have time to work out, or you just don't want to work out, or you just don't do it, this is one thing you should do. Okay, so I'm going to show you a couple stretches that I like. So if you spread your legs apart, is it the best you can without falling? As we get older, we are clumsy, or at least I am. I was clumsy as a kid. I'm still clumsy. So if you can stretch your legs out, go to one side. You can even bend your leg back and forth. Hopefully you can see that. Just stretch your body on the side. You can walk into the middle, stretch, over to the left, stretch. And now, you don't have to be perfect at this. And you might be practicing within time. You might not be able to touch the floor, or you might not be able to do some of these things. Bend your knee. If you can't touch the floor, then bend your knee until you can. And in time you will be able to do it. Just stretch. These are basic things you can do. Stretching doesn't have to be elaborate, just effective. So that is one thing that you can do, just stretch from side to side. Another thing you can do is you can sit on the floor. Can you see me? Yeah. Sit on the floor, have your legs laying flat out, and just touch your toes that way. Now let's say you can't touch your toes. Just do the best you can. Just stretch as far as you can until you get to be able to do more. I'm telling you, you can feel it on your back, you can feel it on your legs, you can just feel your whole body stretch. It feels good. Obviously, I'm not a professional, so do talk to your doctor. Make sure you can stretch. I don't want to get in trouble or anything. Make sure you can stretch before you do this. The only reason I'm telling you this is, as I'm getting older and I'm researching stuff for this channel, Young Again, I'm finding that there are so many things that we can do. We're living in a different generation where nothing like they were in the 40s, the 50s, 60s even, for older women. They just didn't know this stuff, I think. But maybe they weren't on their computers as much, on YouTube. Maybe they weren't doing all that kind of stuff, so maybe that's why we need a little bit more stretching. And I think our foods are a little worse. But so you could do that. You can spin your body around. Oh, that feels good too. Just spinning and moving your body is essential. Somebody said to me one time recently, since I told them, they said, what are you doing different on the pandemic? Because our gyms are not open, and we do have a stationary bike, we do have a treadmill, but sometimes you don't feel like doing the same thing every day. and I told them that I was doing stretches, and their answer to me was, "Oh, I don't need to stretch." They were in their late 30s, but I don't need to stretch. I said I used to think that maybe I thought that, but I think I kind of just never really thought about it really. And I told her some of the benefits, and all of a sudden she decided to do it. She told me that after 2 weeks of doing it, she gets up in the morning. She says, I think I was getting tired, and I would wake up in the morning half asleep and my body hurt, and she said since she's been stretching she feels better. So that's her little testimony. But here are some weights. They're little 10-pound weights. It's a round ball. It's, they say when you lift weights, your hands can get real, you see that with some women, their hands are all veiny and just real strong. I think that's from lifting dumbbells or heavy weights. These balls are nice. I think they prevent that. I think you don't see all that because you're not, gripping it as tight. But anyways, you can have a stretch your arm with a weight. You can do this in front of the TV. Nice little thing to do. Just do reps. Start out doing 5. Doing 5 reps of the first one I said, touching your toes on the floor. The second one, going from side to side into the middle, walking with your hands is another stretch. If you could just do those, do 5 reps of each, or for 5 seconds each, it will add up in time. Just keep lifting your weight back and forth. This is another one that some people do with a can of soup. You hold the weight up in the air, and then you go behind your head. Oh my gosh, that feels so great. You can feel it right here. It's to help with the fat that you have under your arm. Get strong. You have to be careful with weight though. Make sure it's either 5 or 10 pounds, because I think there's something about if it's too heavy, obviously it's hard to manage, but you could try that. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's other stretches you can do. You can lay on the floor, and you could bring your legs into your chest, hold it there. Oh, that feels good too. I honestly enjoy doing stretching. I think it is something that I don't mind doing, I should say. Woo. You can have your legs up in the air and just stretch them. Oh, that feels good. In another video, I will do some more things with floor exercises. But for now, I'm just basically showing some few, a few stretches, and I hope that you can do them. I think you'll enjoy it. Please put some comments below. I'd like to know if you started stretching and what you're finding out. Also, in the description below, I'll have that article so you can go there and read everything I was talking about. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done that yet. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thanks for coming. I'm talking everything young again, lifestyle, makeup, fashion, fun. Thank you. Ladies, please like and subscribe below. And I appreciate you coming to my channel. And if you have any ideas of things you want me to talk about, or more about ladies over 50, young ladies over 50, please comment. Thank you.